Civilians in 2,000 cars have fled along a humanitarian corridor in what is believed to be the biggest evacuation yet. On the diplomatic front, another round of talks began between Russia and Ukraine and the leaders of 3 European countries. The White House announcing today that President Biden will travel to Europe next week for face-to-face talks with leaders about this invasion. Biden will meet with NATO and European leaders in Brussels on March 24th. The trip follows Vice President Kamala Harris's visit to eastern flank NATO countries of Poland and Romania last week. Now, the latest count indicates more than 3 million Ukrainians have fled their country in all. Among them are thousands of orphans looking for a home and in more danger than ever of being trafficked. I spoke to Joe Savage today from Ohio Christian University, where he was speaking about his orphan work in Eastern Europe called Roads to Hope.
Ground zero nations, Moldova and Ukraine, two of those, next to each other, that does trafficking of orphans. Really, horrific. 3 out of every 5 orphan girls will become trafficked.
That was before the war began. Most fleeing Ukraine are forced to go through Moldova now.
People are traveling, trying to get in, and waiting so long to get in to Moldova or Poland or wherever. And their cell phone, their batteries are dying, especially if they're on foot. And so they come across, well, then they can't even get in touch with their loved ones.
Families separated in the midst of war. The greater danger now is hunger.
They are out of food. They're cold and they're out of food. And what they thought would end quick has not ended. And now they're kind of stuck.
Roads of Hope has essentially set up food banks, refugee camps, and homes for orphans.
We now have 47 children's homes that we operate anyway, and now we've taken and able to get Ukrainian orphans out, and they're now in our houses. So we've got about 400 kids. It fluctuates with each night.
Savage says there is 1 worker for every 60 orphans. He's calling on all Americans who can help from home.
What we need help is just funding for food, for fuel for these vehicles, picking people up, for coats and shoes for these kids that don't have adequate warm clothing. That's what we're really in need of.
So if you feel like you want to help, and you can, we have a link right now on this story on our website to roadstohope.org. It's at NBC4i.com.